actually heading to somewhere that we think is a hidden gem.
I'm down a backstreet alley in Belgrade. People would be like, where are we going? Where are you taking me? The mini Berlin.
It's the mini Berlin, the small Berlin.
Givelli.
Givelli. Another day and another new location here in the city of Belgrade in Serbia. Good morning and welcome to Hotel Noble. We just keep extending our time here. Let me give you a room tour. You absolutely have to see this room. So we have a huge bed. What I love about the bed is that the headboard is massive. We've got a big mirror and the hanging lights. We have two huge open windows. The room is very open planned and it has given us a lot of space. We have two chairs and a table. We have a desk with our TV.
And a bathroom.
Big wardrobe. You better do the bathroom tour.
I do love the bathroom. Nice, modern sink, lovely toilet, huge shower. My boxers, ignore them. I love the shower coming out of the ceiling.
It's just a really nice, modern and airy room. However, we do have breakfast included here.
Can we hurry up? Because I am really hungry and people still have the thought of my boxers in their head. This is nice. I didn't expect this. The breakfast is actually in the lounge bar here at Hotel Noble, and it is a la carte, which is always nice. That's great. They've got like 10 or 11 different options in the a la carte, so I'll be going through a different one of them every day. But I've gone for the omelette today. But there is so much going on here. Do you reckon I can get something else? The omelette was great, but it turns out that there is also a buffet area. It's way too early in the morning for us. We've walked into the a la carte section, eaten an omelette. That's if you don't like the buffet. But I'm always happy for a buffet and a second breakfast. So, buffet room. Plate number 2 of breakfast going down this room. It's lovely. I mean, if one breakfast wasn't enough, 2 has absolutely stuffed me for the morning. I only had a few little things. They had like a few traditional Serbian breakfast items, which we'll show you probably in another video, but it's really nice. We've also got outside seating here at the hotel, and I love the location. We have like basically a market on people's cars. So like on top of the bonnet of their car, they're selling socks, they're selling t-shirts. Great place if you want to get anything straight out of the hotel. Look, brand new t-shirt. And right off of our hotel's road is another, I would say that this is a pretty main road. All the way down it leads to the old train station, which is something that we should see, or that you should see here in Belgrade. This road, when we arrived, our host actually told us that this road is being redone, which is a shame. A lot of the buildings are actually really, really nice, you know, traditional, God that scared me, European architecture. They are actually redoing them. It has a lot of embassies down here. You've got like the Croatian embassy, the Canadian embassy. There are a lot of different embassies along here, but we're actually heading to somewhere that we think is a hidden gem. So we've changed how we work. So we are filming every 2 days. It just got too much filming every day and posting every 2 days. So we're now filming every 2 days. On our day off, we get some work done, and also we head out just for ourselves, but we stumble across things that are brilliant and we want to share with you guys, and that is where we're heading today. This place is pretty cool. Like Molly said, literally at the end of our road is the Sava Square, which was actually, I think, reopened this January, so we're pretty new. It looks as if there's a show, or everyone's here at the moment. You've got police, you've got army, everyone's getting their photos, because they have the new statue of Stefan Nemanja, who was the founder of the Serbian state, and it is a pretty impressive statue, I must say. There's like writing underneath of the history of Serbia. Obviously I can't read it, and you've got the huge gold dome at the bottom, and it's like I've got a glass see-through thing at the bottom. It literally feels like you're going to fall through it.
And it weighs 60 tonnes, which is so heavy. Almost as heavy as you.
Almost as heavy as me after all these breaks.
And right next to Sava Square and the huge monument is the old railway station. Slightly controversial because this was actually built by the Belgrade waterfront. They've planted lots of trees and actually made it one of the greenest spaces here in Belgrade. However, and there is a big but, that is that the railway station actually had to be closed for there to be space for the Belgrade waterfront to be built. So although they put all the money into Sava Square, they actually closed the main railway station here and they had to build a new one. So that is very controversial. However, the space is really nice. I know that it's a nice green space here in the middle of the city.
I'm down a backstreet alley in Belgrade. You would not think this is the location for the place that we've basically stumbled across a couple of days ago on our day off filming, and that is Cetinska Street. It's very close to Scadalia. I'm not going to tell you exactly where it is, but you wouldn't think it's here, right? You're basically like in an underground, derelict, full of graffiti alleyway.
And car park.
And car park, which we're going to walk to, but it leads to something pretty special. There is so much graffiti. Oh, there's a gym. There's so much graffiti around here. I think a lot of these spaces under here will normally be nightclubs, but you can actually do graffiti tours in Belgrade because it's famous for such good graffiti. And you can sort of see it here, right?
There is an unbelievable amount, and it's all really different. There doesn't seem to be a theme throughout.
Can you imagine you're walking to like a nice, cool, unique area here? People would be like, where are we going? Where are you taking me?
What we absolutely loved about this place when we stumbled across it was that all the buildings, as Matt said, are derelict, and they're sort of like industrial buildings that people have made into these alternate bars. It's basically known as the alternate entertainment area.
It's the mini Berlin.
It's the mini Berlin, the small Berlin, so it's got loads of different music events here too. At the minute, obviously, it's not as lively. It is just a bar place.
And after 8 o'clock, all these cars out of the car park will be gone and everyone apparently parties on the street. We have come into Electro, I'm looking at the sign, Electro Pioneer. This is where we came in last time because they do a great draft beer in here. It's really strong. But basically, this place was taken over, well not this place, the whole place, was taken over by like artists and hipsters in 2015. And they just turned it into this like cool space for themselves with like craft breweries, cool cafes, restaurants, and then inside, like behind, it has huge like event areas so they can have like nightclubs, things like that inside like the derelict buildings. They have like an ongoing battle with the locals of this area, the flats. They always want to get it closed down, but they're doing pretty well, and a few big venues have actually moved here in recent years, and it is becoming like an alternate place for people to go out.
Shiveli.
Definitely a hidden gem of Belgrade. If you're from Serbia, you'll probably know where it is. If not, Scadalia is the only clue I'm giving you. Look for graffiti, look for a car park.
They're definitely not 5% either. The craft beers, for some reason, are always so much stronger.
Yeah, especially in there. It was the same last time. I had one, I was like, Molly, do you feel like you've had a drink? She's like, yeah, mate, I feel like I've had a drink. Well, I've had two at this point. I'm like, I'm not having a third one. But anyway, we are walking back towards Kalegmegdan to find somewhere for dinner. We think we already know where we're going.
So we did end up coming to where we thought we were going to come, which is Mama Shelter, which is at the top of the Rajichiva shopping mall. Don't come for me with the pronunciation, but essentially it is at the end of Knez Mihalova towards Kalegmegdan, the shopping centre, and Mama Shelter is on the very top. We've got really nice rooftop views overlooking Belgrade. We've got food on the way. What did we go for?
Cevapi.
We went for cevapi. They actually had an option with cevapi with French fries and kaimak. We've got our Yellen. We've got our rooftop views.
If the views here weren't enough, basically we looked online and this place, on a couple of articles, has been ranked in the top 10 rooftops in the world. We've been in a lot of good rooftop bars, but I'd say it's right up there. The views are great. The weather's not so great today. It's really cold. I've got a blanket on again. But the cevapi has come and it has come it's come like really traditionally. It has come in the pita, but there's like 10 or 11 pieces here. There is a lot. It's come with French fries. Again, obviously you got to have your modern take, but the kaymak, I don't know why the kaymak in Serbia comes out and it literally looks like a little ball of ice cream, yeah. Right? But like, look, I don't want to drop it. Look at the size of this. God. I'm just gonna go straight in first of all. Oh wow, that is good. It is literally, wow. It's like ice cream. It is. I don't want to drop it, but that is. It is literally like ice cream. I'm just like dolloping it. Oh, on top of all the cevapi in here. I'm just gonna eat it like that. I think it is the best way to eat it like this.
You're definitely gonna drop it all over you.